Delivering the homily at Mass on the 22nd of April at the chapel at Archbishop's house, one day after the death of Pope Francis, Archbishop Gordon said he had been searching his feelings since learning of the death of Pope Francis, and while he felt a profound loss, he also feels joy.
But there is a profound joy that I feel, a real joy, because I really feel, well done, good and faithful servant. That's how I feel.
Pope Francis, he said, had the distinction of taking the Catholic Church from an old, stodgy institution and turning it in fundamental ways into the gospel of Jesus Christ. But what he was trying to achieve, His Grace said, did not sit well with some.
Pharisees inside of the church turned vicious against him and put out vicious statements against him as if he wasn't really a pope.
There were even groups locally, His Grace said, who participated in the hate. His Grace said, through it all, Pope Francis bore the attacks like Jesus did.
You saw in front of you a man of sorrows and a man who had been whipped by the words of the world media and by the words of churchmen who should know better.
His Grace recalled that at the synod last year, one very eminent cardinal rubbished the process to the world media, but the Holy Father allowed him to attend the synod and to vote like everyone else.
That is humility. That is deep humility.
Archbishop Gordon said he would always remember Pope Francis as someone very dear, a spiritual mentor, spiritual father, and spiritual leader who redirected the church in very subtle ways and not so subtle ways, a man who put mercy at the very epicenter of Christianity in ways we have not seen before.
May he rest in peace. Amen.
I'm Roger Sant reporting for Catholic News Altos.